Hey guys, what's up? It's Sonic Lopsided. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and this is going to be a Rocket League gameplay commentary. Now this is post-commentated. This is a theater gameplay that I had saved because I thought it was actually pretty awesome. Now I want to preface this video by saying that you are watching footage from somebody who is not a professional. By any means, I am like silver Div 4 or something like that, so I'm not up there, you know, with like Camp and Rusher and Turtle and Chronovi and things like that. So this is very much amateur gameplay footage, but I thought that it would be cool to share it with you guys because there was actually some pretty awesome stuff that happened here. So after the first goal, we lost our teammate, and I'm playing threes here, competitive threes. We lost our teammate, and you know, when you're playing in competitive mode, you don't drop in another person. The only way that you get your teammate back is if the original person joins back into the match. So we're at a disadvantage, and the guys that we're playing aren't bad. You know, they're very aggressive and defensive at the same time. So me and this other guy, he was just a random. I didn't know the guy. Luckily, we played really kind of in sync with each other, especially considering that we didn't, you know, have any way of communicating. We just, for the most part, just, you know, we were just playing. So we were kind of at a stalemate at this 1v1 or 1-to-1 score for a little while. But you know, when you're playing 3 versus 2, you have to change your play style up completely. You have to be aggressive, but at the same time you have to make sure somebody's back in that goal, because if you get in a 2-on-1 and your teammates on the other side of the field, the chances of you getting scored on are pretty high. So you have to play really aggressive, but at the same time you have to be defensive. There's no way to get around it, and I would say that you honestly have to be more defensive than aggressive. You have to, you know, your goals are going to come from basically mistakes on the other teams. You know, when you see a hole, you can shoot from it. So like my goals, you'll see most of my goals except for one are pretty long ranged. You know, I see a hole and I take the shot. That's basically the way that I go about it. But one thing that I thought was funny about this gameplay is that I was playing, and you know, we went up 2-to-1 pretty soon in the gameplay that you're watching. We scored, and then it got 2-to-1, and I thought that at that point that, you know, the other team was gonna hit it pretty hard and start playing, you know, more aggressively and actually, you know, pile on the points, because it's not tough. It's not tough when you're outnumbering the other team, you know. But we went 3-to-1. We got a score here in a few seconds. I'm sorry, I'm commentating before the things are happening, but I'm kind of running through this stuff in my head. We actually scored 3-to-1, and their other teammate quit out. And at that point, it was a level playing field, so we kind of just were able to, you know, take a little breather, because you guys can see in the gameplay, you know, we're playing extremely defensive and really calculated. And the cool thing about it all is that we, like I said, we worked really well together as a team. Now, one thing I want to say about my Rocket League thing is I'm very much a casual player. I'm not a professional by any means. I have no, you know, real idea what I'm doing. I watch a lot of Rocket League on YouTube, you know, and I just kind of pick up things, you know, small things. Now, I don't spend, you know, hours in the game learning how to fly and learning aerial attacks and, you know, double hits and stuff like that to score, you know, fancy goals. And I miss a lot of shots. You know, you just saw there, you know, I went up for a shot, but I was too close and I couldn't hit it. That's just how I, you know, how I am for the most part. But I like to think of myself as kind of like an everyday casual Rocket League player, but that's just a little bit above that average, you know. So I can, you know, pretty much hold my own in the game. I play, you know, I make some dumb mistakes, and like I said, my shots are not always perfect, but I do land some pretty good goals every once in a while. And like I said, I am trying to get better on my aerial game, but I just don't have the time or, you know, even the dedication to spend hours perfecting this game. But I do have a lot of fun with it at the level that I play, and it's a heck of a lot of fun. You know, it's one of those games you can go in by yourself and still have a lot of fun with it online. You see here, this was a really long-range goal there, and I was kind of freaking out that the guy got it. But as you see, I mean, we're piling on the points at this point. Once their third person left, we were able to kind of stand back a little bit and play a little bit less reserved like we were playing before. But you can see, you know, in this gameplay, as long as if you're outnumbered, as long as you're playing really, you know, really, I don't want to say, you know, campy, like you don't want to goaltend the whole time, you know, but as long as you're playing really smart and you're, you know, working well off your other team, you can definitely pull out wins if you're outnumbered. You can, I would even say, you know, if it's a little bit harder if you're playing 2v1, but it's not impossible. You know, you just have to be really careful with how you play in that situation. But in this situation, it's not really that bad. But I wanted to share this gameplay with you guys because I thought it was pretty good on my level anyways. Don't expect, like I said, this is not professional gameplay, and I don't want you guys to think as that as such. But hey guys, for now, I'm Sonic Lopsided. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop me a like and a subscription to the channel would be nice if you guys aren't already. My name is once again Sonic Lopsided, and we're going to catch you guys in the next video.